Um, Hello, folks. So, there's a lot to talk about. I'm sure most of you at this point have heard about all these reports of a quote unquote Chinese weather balloon that has supposedly been deployed for um, tactical espionage. Hopefully, hopefully, you're smarter than that. You can see through the lies. If not, I don't even have a bridge to sell you. Frankly, I don't really want to do business with you. So, um, as most of you probably know, there's more to the story, which there is. The reason that these reports were so hastily put together is because our government is desperate right now, and they needed a quick explanation for things. Those objects that people have been seeing, they're not they're not Chinese, nor are they balloons. They're spheres. Um, what you would consider to be non-terrestrial technology, but there's more to it than that, and I'll get to it in a little bit. Right. First, I want to ask you, like, I really want to ask you, the question of why. Okay, why would a country that is supposedly so technologically advanced, has made such huge strides in the world of um, spy tech, um, just technology in general, right? And this is according to the official narrative. Uh, Building satellites that can supposedly read the time off your watch. Hell, I even heard some reports that they were trying to build an artificial moon to like light up half of China. You know what I'm saying? So why would people like this, or why would individuals with that kind of mindset deploy excuse my language, a giant fucking balloon to surveil the United States? Right? You got to assume that uh, there's been all this, back and forth between these countries, and it's been done silently. So why now would you deploy a giant balloon? They didn't deploy a balloon. What happened was people around the country were seeing these objects, and there were too many people that were seeing them. Generally, when it comes to UFOs, these sightings are limited to just a few observers, um, and generally they can kind of quarantine that off. Even if the footage gets leaked online, generally the public will forget in a few days, or they'll just disavow it as being phony to begin with. But too many people were seeing these spheres, okay, and they had to get around it. They couldn't ignore it. So they had this whole malarkey of what's been going on, right? They are they are freaking out, but for other reasons, okay. Uh, the footage it's important to note that the footage that's being used within the news cycle, there's two clumpings of footage. There's two snippets that you'll see. The first is the sphere, the quote, Chinese balloon from a distance, and then there's the close up, right? The shot from the distance is actually what people have been actually seeing. If you notice, that just looks perfectly spherical, and a lot of footage is actually glowing. In fact, there's footage of a guy who's taking footage at night, and now this object was so bright, he confused it with the moon. Right? He said that, okay, the moon's right here. What the hell is that? Okay, this spy balloon that's glowing at night. Give me a break. Um, and then there's the close up of it, and that's the fake footage. That's the footage that they're using to prove that this is a spy balloon. That's bullshit. That footage is bullshit. They're using two different clippings in the whatever. Um, like I said, there's also footage of there's just a lot of footage of these spheres, and they're becoming more and more active. People are seeing them more and more. There's footage of Russia. shooting one down or attempting to shoot one down. Okay? This has been going on for a while. Alright? These spheres, and I don't care if you believe me, you know, everything that I release, everything that I talk about is for a reason. I don't just pull shit out of my ass, okay? When I released, I made that video last week about that scene in Independence Day. And I think I got a comment where, I can't remember the name of the commenter, forgive me, but they were like, they kind of scoffed at it. They're like, huh, benevolent aliens, they're all full of shit. Well, look at it like this. Anything that's not of this world is an alien, okay? Anything that's not of this earth, terrestrially, that's not of terra firma, is considered to be an alien. And if you think that everything outside of this world or outside of this dimension, everything above us, whatever, is negative, then, you know, I'm sorry. Like, that's got to be a shitty way to live, you know? I know there's a lot of bad out there. There's a lot of negative out there. There's a lot of darkness, you know? We're fighting a lot of darkness out here, but there are good beings out there that are trying to help us. There are positive entities out there that are trying to help us along. The difference being they don't directly interfere. That's not how they operate. That's not their MO. They don't directly interfere with things, okay? Now, again, believe me, don't believe me, I don't care. But again, that footage that I released, the whole, you know, the Independence Day, the first, and if you're just paying attention to the superficial mechanics, you're not going to see it. But again, within the confines of that movie, the first alien that they encountered was a spherical being. And again, it was the benevolent kind. It was a benevolent being, and it was trying to warn them about these alien locusts, right? Okay. For a reason. I released the trailer for The Day the Earth Stood Still. At the beginning of that movie, the Earth was visited by all these glowing spheres. For a reason, people. This is all part of the same story, okay? Now, these spheres, and I made a video about this a while ago, these spheres are what somewhat considered, they're intelligent, okay? They're intelligent, hyper intelligent, they're very powerful too. They're what some people would consider to be angels. You know, if you want to boo-boo, pa-pa, whatever that, I'm sorry, like, you know, this video isn't for you. But if you think that angels are, you know, wispy, you know, fairy-looking people with glowing wings, maybe some of them are, not all of them. They come in many shapes and sizes and forms, and it gets really weird. Go back to the Book of Enoch. And like I said, everything that's on my channel, for one reason or another, it's part of a bigger story. It's all putting together pieces, people. Book of Enoch. I think the video that I uploaded a full audio copy of the Book of Enoch, and the cover page is, you know, Enoch looking up at the glowing sphere. Glowing sphere. He's looking at a glowing sphere. Inside the sphere is like an angelic being that's piloting it. Come on, people. This is the same thing. This is all the same thing. Like, you know, people need to be able to see the bigger picture. And it is a very big picture. It is a very vast picture. You know, a lot of gears, a lot of moving parts. I said in one of my previous videos, these spheres are, you know, they're triggering weather events. You know, a lot of these violent weather events are being triggered by these spheres. Go back to the Bible. Elijah, the whirlwind, multiple prophets, you know, seeing these entities within storms. It's the same thing, people. The same thing is happening right now, and it's happening all around us. These spheres, I guess the simplest way is just to say that the Earth is on notice. I've been saying that. I've been literally saying that, and I'm basically blue in the face. The Earth is on notice. The Earth is on notice. There's a battle going on for rulership of this planet. Okay? Like I said, going back to the Chinese spy satellite thing, or spy balloon thing, if that's what you believe, I'm so sorry for you. But you will get along so comfortably with the rest of the sheep because there are a lot of them out there. So you guys will be able to huddle together for warmth, and at least you'll have that. But everybody else, yeah, just keep your eyes on the skies. Like, you know, I also want to talk about, like, you know, what's been happening around the world. Like I mentioned before about, you know, these people, these random people that are getting attacked by, you know, individuals, by entities that they do not know. They're either getting, you know, they're getting hit in the face, head trauma, brain dead, losing, you know, an eye, or they're just getting killed outright. You know what I'm saying? A girl, young girl in Atlanta, I believe, she was killed in front of her boyfriend, okay, by a total stranger. And the motive, they say right now, is just the guy was jealous. He killed this girl. Everybody who talked about this girl said that she was full of light and love, and she just glowed. Everybody just loved her. You know what I'm saying? Why would anybody take out such a wonderful person? I looked at the footage of the area where she got killed at, and I could see in the sky there were spheres over the area. You know? You can call these people whatever you want. You can call them chosen ones. You can call them saints. You can call them whatever you want. But they're getting attacked. They're getting gunned down. They're getting killed. And that goes hand in hand with what also is happening with these things in the sky. You know? Just pay attention, people. It's all there. It's all there for you to see. Just be open to it, you know? Anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. Questions or comments, please direct them to the comment section. Oh, and, you know, you repetitive fuckers that, you know, feel the need to disavow what I'm saying, all I ask is that you're a little more creative in your insults, you know? Get help and you're crazy. That's lame, man. Put some work into it. You know, really put some work into it. You know? Canned trollery. That's so last year. Anyway, take it easy. Talk to you when I talk to you.